And in the upper left-hand side, the vice champion of ESL France and the king of France versus the world. It's Mr. Cryptlord, it's KraV. And his opponent, the only pro player from Moldova, quite an enigma, but damn strong, is Blade. Your casters for this are Remo and Todd.
How likely is Blade to try MK first here?
It's not too unlikely, but I think it should be an Archmage. It's just a lot more solid. But then again, he's so good with the Mountain King first. I think against a standard player that he knows would play Death Knight, he would probably go Mountain King first, actually. But yeah, Mountain King first is very hard to pull off against Cryptlord. You can't make one single mistake. Like, if you fall behind even just a little bit, you're basically dead in the water. There is always the option that KraV goes for Gargoyles. He's kind of known for that as well, and Mountain King is obviously pretty terrible as an anti-air. So yeah, Blade will be going for Archmage first. The question is, does he instant expand or go for Mercenaries first? So far, what we've seen from him against Undead is that he usually goes for Mercenaries in the first place.
Yeah, get the Merc support going, go for the Shadow Priest, and the Berserker try to keep up with the Undead's early game strength. Even if it's hard once the Cryptlord reaches level 3, of course. But level 3 AM also is quite strong. I was kind of hoping for a Blood Mage again, you know? When he played it here against him before with the Siphon Mana, he didn't look too bad in the late game. It was a super epic match. But of course, that hero has a lot of downsides. No summons, no big damage. You have to be really specific with the Siphon. The AM, I guess, the most reliable choice. And we see him going towards the Merc camp here first indeed. KraV, excuse me. What's he gonna do? Going for the Expo right away, it seems.
That was the once-in-a-lifetime build order here. I hope you enjoyed it. You were lucky enough that you were casting it, but that's probably not gonna happen again, or at least it's very unlikely. Caught everybody by surprise. He was able to pull the win. It was actually a really close game. Maybe that's why he's like, oh, if he had done a few things just a little bit better, this wouldn't have worked, so I'm not going to try that again. But yeah, in this case, you were right. KraV going immediately for the expansion crypt. He wants to rush that. And with the Mercenaries, it's tricky. Like, you can't do a one-base push. Like, it doesn't really work against a fast Nerubian tower, which we see KraV very safely rush for. You just kind of have to expand here behind this, get your Archmage level 3, and then a lot of the time, you're going to have to sit on your side of the map, at least a minimum, to make sure that beetles don't run in there and kill your peasants at the Expo.
And KraV with a very specific KraV Expo build. Nerup first, or Ziggurat that is, into Necro, into then Haunted. So he takes his time. Lumber is missing a little bit in the early, and the Cryptlord moves over to the next camp, wants to get that level 3 quickly, as we saw earlier by Vortex with the Natural into the green and the Merchant. That is going to be level 3, and you can go for the Tele Staff there as well quickly. There's already one skeleton in the south ready to teleport onto, but that was actually going to expire, as Blade is also going for the expansion. Militia going to erect that here soon.
Yeah, he buys the stuff now, and the skeleton gets dispelled. He's sending a beetle. Beetles don't expire, so it's going to get there eventually. If it was to get abolished, though, would just disappeared because it's already lost a bunch of hit points as well. But it's not quite level 3 yet anyway. And also, I think Blades is supposed to be somewhat prepared for this, but he's not really looking for it. Sometimes you see humans send a footman on that bridge to make sure they don't see something coming right now already. Oh, the beetle. Yeah. Crouching beetle, hidden Cryptlord.
Well, it's not quite enough. He needs one more. This kind of looks like the wrong creep route. Shouldn't he have gone for the kobolds for the green? That would have been level 3 then. But now he needs one more kill. And that might not necessarily be so easy to get.
Maybe he might try to get it in the center, but yeah, he's going to go in first. Maybe try and get one of the peasants. Remember, he already staffed in, so he can't staff out right now. Does he go for the impel? No. He chooses to get out first. That replenishment potion is going to be amazing, by the way, when he finally uses it.
If only he had denied that peasant, that would have been level 3 here delayed. Nothing creeping at the moment for KraV. But okay, that's only one peasant going down here so far. Not the most painful. And the Human Expo and the Undead expansion will be fully mining kind of at the same time.
Yeah, KraV a bit earlier actually. Even though he's missing some of the Acolytes here on the Expo. He's only got the 3 right now. Yeah, it finishes earlier. We got the very safe Arcane Tower in the main base. For Blade, he doesn't want to get into any beetle business down there. And KraV's still being very patient. He's kind of, he's posturing forward right now. He's not committing because obviously he can't TP out. He sold that. But he's not going for it. KraV's going to try to create the mercenary camp with just units. He buys the Forest Roll Shadow Priest. Actually, Lightning Shield did a ton of damage to his units. KraV is very good at pulling the aggro away from whatever ghoul is low on hit points. But this one is actually kind of trapped. Just get out though.
That micro on a laptop. What a guy.
With the laptop keyboard, that's the shocking part to me. Playing on a laptop is one thing, but at least buy a keyboard and plug it in. This is insane. You should get like a sponsorship. I don't know what laptop it is, but contact these guys and have them sponsor you because you're performing playing on a freaking laptop. This is unheard of.
Yeah, he's been impressive these last few months. Not lastly because of the laptop meme. Tech here for Blade seems like it's pretty early. Or how would you rate this timing?
Yeah, for sure. He definitely didn't waste any time. He had a good amount of peasants. This is something that humans have been getting very good at. It's like working on their wood economy.
Shredder slow. Don't lose the Shredder. It's so expensive.
Also the TP,
TP's
yeah.
out.
I like that because you have to play it safe here. If you lose that Shredder, it's honestly a disaster. That Shredder provides you with infinite, or like not infinite, but the exact right amount of wood that you need to get everything that you're going to need eventually.
So
Death Note messaged me earlier today. Death Note messaged me earlier today, and it's like 25 peasants on wood and still 1k gold and 0 wood. so it's important to save your Shredder.
Use that Shredder. You were talking about it earlier. Mass Garg, something that KraV is kind of known for, and indeed it's triple crypt gargoyles coming. How ready is Blade for this?
Well, he hasn't scouted it yet. I think ideally you need to see it coming, and then I think it's alright because you need to have towers, right? He's playing it safe. He's making enough towers. He's making 1 guard in the main, 2 guard in the expo. And KraV is doing a build that TGW has been doing quite a bit, where you get Dreadlord second, and then as soon as it's out, you use the Beetles to power level that's Dreadlord to level 3 for Carrion level 2.
Oh, yeah.
And then how do you counter Gargoyles? He's expanding in the bottom left, no way. How do you counter Gargoyles, Rainbow? There is Impel, there is Carrion Swarm, and there's Gargoyles. Like, do you make rifles against Carrion and Impel? Do you make flying machines against Carrion level 2? Maybe tanks? But then you have to exactly know about that build and how to counter it. You have to have played against it before. I don't know that Blade has played against this.
Yeah, I haven't seen the strat at all yet, so I don't know. I'm in the discovery stage right here.
Oh, double temple. Oh, he's transitioning. I don't know if he got
He's
scanned.
faking Gargs. That's okay.
I think he's opening for a few guards to provoke an overreaction. Because
are under attack.
usually the reflex. But then why did he go Dreadlord? Okay, this is weird. Footman will scouts. Blade is always so diligent with the Footman, really. The scout, I gotta praise him for that.
Yeah, great job. That's so many production buildings. Definitely can't support that off of 2 bases, but it's about 150 to 200 gold for 1 production building. When you're sitting on 2 bases, it's not that expensive, kind of. So in we go, into the fight.
What the? He's getting 2 slaughterhouses in the meantime. Yeah, Gargoyle's not that great against Water Elementals level 2. Be careful about not feeding that Archmage too much here, but all alike the Crypt Lord can level up very quickly.
Yeah, not surprising here to see the 2 players contesting in the top right. This is where the most juice is on the map, the most experience. So 3 yellow camps left over here. Don't want to give that away to your opponent. Dreadlord taking quite a bit of damage, has the Hellstone. This isn't really the ideal position to use it, I guess. It's not the big fight, but it's getting a lot of experience here, taking out all the footies. That's decent, but the MK comes in, has the Stormbolt ready. Used one before somewhere. AM gets surrounded, but there's an invul on him. Dreadlord should be falling. Was not surrounded. What? That looked like a surround, but he somehow wiggles out. Stormbolt gets the kill, but only the level 1 hero is something you can manage.
I'm so surprised he didn't go for mass gargoyles here. He just kind of chickened out at the last second. I don't know what caused that. I mean, maybe if he wins, we'll get to ask him about it, but this is so hard to read, by the way. If you're Blade, you scout this weird undead base. It almost looks like a computer. He's spreading out his buildings. He has like triple crypts, double temple, and double slaughterhouse. He's like, what is this man making right now? Can he even afford having all of this?
Is that strat? Just make all the buildings and then your opponent doesn't know what you're going to be going into? Double Boneyard next?
I hope not.
There's no lumber.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because he made every single building that he could ever make. Now he's going for Necromancers. So he's gonna go Necrovagons. That expansion at the bottom left, I don't know if it was spotted on time, because there was a Sentry Ward that was far away, but he might have been able to spot the Blight down there. But it's still very hard to stop. If that Expo sets up and has towers, it's so hard to attack into that, because then you're committing to a fight that's very hard to win. He goes for the Archmage! He's trying to force invuln the TP.
Oh! Ooh, that was so close.
Mountain King gets level 2. Back onto the Archmage. Use the replenishment potion. And he's gonna force the TP out. Oh, this is big. Mountain King very low. The item will go to KraV now, and this is level 5 Crypt Lord.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the expansion bottom left is done. It's now been scouted by the Gyro, finally. And Blade must be thinking, you gotta be kidding me. That's my expo spot right there. He's going into tanks now. Good against buildings, not so good against Necros.
Yeah, against an undead who spreads himself out so much with multiple expos, you can always send the 2 tanks in the natural, I guess, and then it's very hard for the undead to be there, and at the same time defend in bottom left. So he's trying to make him have to be in 2 positions at once.
Pally third coming. We have the usual tri-hero combo from the human against the very unusual Lord hero combo with the Dread and the Crypt Lord. Can we get a Pit Lord in here to make this perfect? I doubt it.
Can we get X-Lord on the cast for another Lord?
X-Lord and you duo cast. I'd love to see that.
For Crypt Lord game. If we can curse, it would work. Blade working on his Mountain King level. I mean, he sees the Blight, right? Down there. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But
he was there with the Gyro earlier also.
I think he was waiting to get closer to 80 supply. KraV has no
question
TP.
is he trying to hold this KraV, or is he just gonna give up this base?
I think he has to. Like, he must have enough. He has a Lich. He already bought a mana potion. He's gonna bring all ghouls. Look at how many bodies he has in the mid wagons. That is a lot.
A town is under
right there.
siege.
Oh, and that's where he's with the tanks.
It's no adept training yet on these necromancers. Wait, does he have it? No, it's only initiate. They do have the ability to raise skeletons, but very, very little mana.
Oh, he faked the TP with the staff here. Very cute. Falls Blade back even just for a second. Okay, this all comes down to this. We got KraV on 70 supply, Blades on 75. He's got 1 priest within a fire. He has Spellbreakers with magic control now. How many of these summons can he control?
A town is under siege.
Impale's gonna hurt.
Clap in the front line doing a decent job, but it's only level 1. Carrion Swarm also, lots of damage. AM is level 5. Blizzard perhaps could have been a good idea, but of course not able to go for the shot now. A lot of nuke on this MK getting focused heavily. More and more Carrions coming in. There's more mana potions also on this undead side. Crypto is out of mana for now. Regent Scroll in the back. Tanks going for the expansion, might be able to take it out, and then perhaps can be TPing out. Oh my god, the next Carrion comes in, so much damage. Blade down to 62 supply, only falls back. Still lots of gold, but KraV, 64 supply for him. Can he keep this Haunted alive? Should be able to, with the tanks putting in the damage, or with the wagons out rather, against the tanks. And indeed, the Haunted remains alive, just barely, on around 150 HP. That's level 2 for the Lich. And Blade doesn't get the kill of this Expo.
He gained a good amount of experience from that. So obviously, KraV is still going to be mining from that extra base here. So Blade in the world of trouble behind this, because it's very hard for him to keep on healing. We see that Mountain King is already pretty low, close to level 3. Knights are terrible against this, because Necromancers do magic damage. So they do a lot of extra damage against Knights. They take them out super fast. So now we got a Blade on 62 supply, trying to pressure that Expo, almost as if to say, you got to come back there, and then I'll re-attack your third base on the bottom left. And KraV's going to staff. Oh, he fakes it again. Oh, and he forces the TP. Blade was so worried that it was a TP, that he TP's out. It worked. It was a fake, my bro.
If that TP arrives and you get impaled and you're too late with your TP out, that can be very dangerous.
No, but he was only a staff. He wasn't a TP. Yeah, okay. You mean if it was the real TP?
Yeah, if it was the TP, then.
Yeah. Exactly. So KraV now, his goal is just to defend that base. He knows that there is no base in the top right by Blade. He knows that he has way more income. He's just in a good spot, even just waiting out with I think he should have some statues, actually. Yeah, he's got one on the way.
That this sneaky base works out so well. Just Try for it, maybe it finishes, and if it does, that's your win condition right there. Blade was not expecting it, was scouting for it, I suppose a little too late, but how can we blame him for scouting, not scouting this? Like, nobody does this crazy move. Well, I guess KraV does, now he knows.
He might retrain, but there's a lot of interrupt. There is Impale and Sleep. But Water Elementals don't feel that useful against this. He's sending Militia, oh no. These extra bodies. He's gonna try to hold right here. A bunch of the units are already interfired. And he's got Clap level 2, of course.
No invul. Looks kind of dangerous on this MK. Level 2 Pally. He's stealing the beetles. That's pretty good. There's no dispel at all. Now that I think about it.
Oh, KraV
has a lot of skeletons though. Jesus.
He has beetles auto cast on, so he keeps on summoning them. It's very bad. He's gonna summon a lot of these guys. And there's no Death Coil with this combo. He went for no Death Knight hero combo. Clap landing on everything.
MK getting focused. No invul. We talked about it before. There's a staff though. Last second. But without Clap, can you still hold over here? Beetles again getting stolen. It's level 3 beetles over here getting stolen.
Yeah, the breakers have quite a bit of mana to work with. He could actually steal more summons than just, yeah, there it is. He's stealing the skeletons. Never thought I'd see this. There's a shot behind it. KraV needs mana potions. He needs more impels. He needs more carrion. He needs to clear out all of those priests. The Lich! Oh my god, the Lich almost went down. Wagon getting targeted now.
And there's no healing. No healing here for KraV at all. The Paladin still has some mana left, healing up some of these Knights among other units. But it has to fall back. Everything's so hurt. Everything's about to die. Blade retreats towards the expansion, but that was a good fight, it seems, for the Hume.
Yeah. He traded as well as he could here. This breaker composition is stealing a lot of these summons. Not just the beetles, but also some of these skeletons. KraV ran out of wood behind this, so he kind of panicked, remade 3 goals in his main base because he had brought them all to fight. He really needs to turn off the auto summon on beetles and not summon anymore. No, there it is. He summons again. Maybe he's trying to out-summon those breakers, which, to be honest, there's only 3 of them left. But, I mean, there's Brilliance, level 2.
Still not retraining into Blizzard. Do you think that's the right call?
Well, he's almost breaking this, so I think that's what he's banking on. He's not that rich, that's the thing, Blades. So he chose to just make more units. Personally, I would have liked to see a retrain. Clap and Blizzard can be amazing against this army. That's level 3, that's a big power spike.
Blade's army just looks so small. He's got a few Knights, a few Breakers, but it's not that much. His heroes are strong. Can they make the difference? Still, there's no healing here on KraV's side. Crypto is close to level 6, by the way. He's got a heal potion, though, and mana potion. Nice impale into the back line. Carrion Swarm over the top. Heal Scroll against it. That was the only heal scroll for Blade. A lot of damage on this MK again. You can't afford to lose this one. Beetles being stolen. MK under fire. Holy Light is ready last second. Jesus Christ. Go for the crypto now. No heal potion anymore. He used it before trying to staff out, but he gets killed. Level 5 hero fall. That's double level 4 level ups. Wait a minute. Dead even in supply.
Yeah, Lich with Unholy Frenzy. Shooting extremely fast. The Subi Mask on Dreadlord is almost playing insane because he's being attacked by breakers, so he keeps on getting mana taken away and also taking a lot of damage. But he's getting close to
level 5. Next clap is gonna be big! What's he going for? MK, where you going?
The Dreadlord, I think.
Going to go for
Lich.
hero kills.
There's a single
for that
potion.
Lich.
He cannot use any more potion for a long time here.
Wagon's starting to fall. That means no more corpses. Skeletons getting stolen. This control magic. Looking so good in this game.
Yeah, and KraV is trying to just remake whatever he can. He's just remaking another big round of ghouls. That when Necromancer gets caught. Not having Death Coil feels like it's really difficult for him to save his heroes properly in the fights.
Now with that shop here, suddenly potions for Blade, more mana, Clarity's running. TP away from the Dreadlord into the main. He sacrifices the 3rd base.
The abandoned ship. I like that, to be honest. There was no Crypt Lords. Like, if he got too stubborn trying to save this base, he might just lose. I think maybe KraV should unsummon one of the crypts. I mean, it's not like necessarily like #1 priority, but that would help. He still has the kobolds at the top. He can get level 5 Dreadlord, crypt in the top right, get Actually, he would get level
Town is
4
under
Lich.
siege.
Oh my god, if he gets
wow.
5/4.
That's such sick AoE, dude.
Yeah.
This is an FFA dream. Like, normally, 1v1 games, these heroes are never supposed to be played together. Crypt Lord, like Nova Impale Carrion? That's insane. How would you feel now about switching into... Sorry.
Oh, sorry, yeah. You go ahead.
How would you feel about
player's
switching
forces are
into
under
Griffins
attack.
now?
I think Aboms are better. Griffins, yeah, maybe they can be okay as well, I guess, with this army. Wait, there's Mastelli? I didn't realize.
They have a lot of experience.
KraV is
Gonna be
conservative.
another big item here. Mains are running out soon, right? Oh yeah, just a few seconds away. Look in the south, the beetle against the peasant. He's dancing between the towers. Oh! And mass teleport.
There's
It's
a
a pretty
flame
good
king.
spell. Oh, wait! He left half the army behind! But,
Yeah, that's not going to
There's
get
no-
engaged anyway.
okay.
I'm so surprised KraV played so shy here. He could have definitely done the Kobold at the top, gotten Dreadlord level 5, giant power spike. But yeah, as this gold mine here mines out, I think he's just going to attempt the one more expo. Or wait, he's pulling everything and all-in? No way. Oh my god. He's going to go for it, Remo. He knows that
Let's
Blade
do
will
it.
be spending down there. He's like, that's my expo. Don't you touch my expo. I'll take it back.
This corner of the map here has seen much bloodshed. And we're gonna see another round. Oh, the gyro scouting in the middle. How good is that? Can't attack anything, but they're doing a good job with their binoculars. Just looking around. Giving intel. Back to the boys.
Blade builds such a sick composition against
Town
this.
is
He can
under
steal a
siege.
lot of the summons, and he can
Yeah.
dispel a lot of them. It's impossible to out-summon this army, right?
Shouldn't he just hero focus like crazy now on the Dreadlord and the Crypt Lord?
He could also, but I think landing big claps instead of
forces
Necromancers
are
is also the way.
Expo cancelled. Crypt Lord level 6. Dreadlord level 5.
Oh my god.
Alright, if he pops the ult, it's time to run. Does he even skill the ult? Yes, he does.
Cryptol at the front. Mountain King will start targeting that. Stormbolt, clap. Where's the ultimate? He uses that a little bit late. Healing ward in the back. He
Wait a
used it.
minute.
He's taking so much damage. Can he survive? No. Oh my god, the Mountain King. Level 5.
Healing everywhere. Heal wards, heal scrolls, holy lights, over and over. Everything going on with this MK. Can he get the kill? Yes, he does! Level 4 on the Lich, level 5 on the Pally, but the Dreadlord also falls. We really see the downside of not having Coil now. Hero Focus is winning this in the end for Blade. He is now rushing over through this army. He's steamrolling over it, and he's killing every single thing that KraV has left. There's not much left at this point. Level 7 even on the AM, so much regen. Lich is gonna die. It's GG. And a 1-0 on a beautiful map one.
Wow, that was the perfect army to try and counter this here by Blade. Exact right amount of breakers, exact right amount of priests. And that hero target, you were right. That was the way here. He got the Crypt Lord out of there before the ultimate was going to be too relevant in that fight. Look at
That
Neo's
was-
face.
That was the craziest game I've seen in my entire life. What the actual F, guys? Necro
Blade
Wagon
is so
7
good.
production building, control magic, out control magic, an undead army with statues. Who was the practice partner of KraV? Computer Insane? Like,
He designed his base like one, that's for sure.
so mad, so mad. I have no words. Remo, we pointed this out in the past couple of weeks. The shop position on Terrana Stand, actually, Blade, whenever he had to retreat to his natural expansion, he was able to go to the shop. For KraV, that wasn't that easy with the other shop at the 12 o'clock position, so invul potions or even heal potions were kind of rare to get, and then as you boys pointed out, totally right, hero focus. But hero focusing a Crypt Lord and going through with it, absolute madness.
Yeah. Like, Crypt Lord ult is good. It heals you up a little bit every now and then. But against the burst of level 2 Stormbolt and Clap and Holy Light and Knights and Breakers, it's not enough. But that, before that all happened, like, the fact that he broke that third base with just the perfect heal scrolls, the perfect army, The perfect engagements. Sick game by Blade.
I asked KraV.
He was
why didn't
kind of
you-
supposed to lose this after the third got up, but he survived. Insane.
I asked KraV, why didn't you Garg? And he replied, warm-up game. This guy is amazing.
Warm-up game. All right, guys. If that was the warm-up game, I don't know. I have to put out, take out my shirt or something. I can't even get more hot than this. This is like the epitome of Warcraft. This is the dream. High-level heroes, the entire arsenal of their armies. Unbelievable. And that's
that was
so
pretty
cool to have these two guys that were kind of unknown 1 year ago, definitely not as famous, for example, a Hawk or a Happy or whatever, and they bring such a crazy flavor to this game. Like Blade and Terranas games, we've now seen a Blood Mage first with the big orange bird, and we have seen beetles and skeletons fighting against an undead army. I'm like, there's nothing that can top this.
Yeah, and at least as far as late game is concerned, Breakers in control magic looks like the best thing ever against Cryptlord.
Yeah,
We've heard that before from TH and Infi. That, along with Griffins, can be pretty good. Didn't see Griffins, but we saw still a beautiful game.
Yeah, I think that's because if you start making breakers, the opponent's supposed to stop making beetles, and then they'll focus more on having impels, and they'll counter breakers by adding abominations. And how do you counter abominations? With griffins. So supposedly that's like the two transitions that are supposed to happen, but this game, no prioritization for any sort of... He already had double Slaughterhouse. I definitely think that KraV could have transitioned against this army into more aboms, but obviously there was already a very strong army and heroes from Blades.
Yeah. KraV was playing a very hipster style, you know? Normally, most undeads, when we see them play, what do they play? They play Fiends, they play Banshees, they play Destroyers, and a few A-bombs. KraV played everything outside of those units, with the exception of the Frostworm. And Blade taking the 1-0 lead, bringing us to map 2 now, which is going to be Last Refuge.
Yeah, we're loading in. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable Warcraft. It's so sad to say goodbye to one of these players. They will probably deserve it both to be in the top 8, but if you are in a group with Happy and Sonic, only one of these guys can survive. Sonic already eliminated. And eliminated is also Terranas stand from the map pool. We have seen that. How can they top this? Is that somehow an option? I have no words for this. Thank God I'm not a caster. We're loading in to Last Refuge. In the bottom left, for France, trying everything outside the norm and making us all pretty damn happy. Not himself, but he said it was a warm-up game, so let's give it up for KraV. And his opponent one map away from the top 8. He got second at the Rising Star tournament earlier this year, and he's standing true to that tournament name. It's Blade. What more can I say? Have fun, boys.
Alright, let's do this. First heroes, we'll take a look what we get. AM here. I guess if you don't play MK on Terranas, you certainly don't play it here. And Cryptlord is still the call by KraV, not deviating away from this. Are we gonna see the same game here again? Merc Camp into Expo, 2 base versus 2 base, or is this gonna look a little different?
I think Terranas stand really forces what we saw last game as far as openers go. Last Refuge, a lot less so. Like if Blade wanted to play a bit more aggressive here towards the Expo and maybe play a 1-base style to start with and maybe take a later Expo, he could definitely do that. You can still expand with Mercenaries as well if you want to, but Undead will be able to strike a little bit quicker on this map. Like last game we saw KraV kind of struggled to get level 3. His creep route wasn't necessarily that crisp. On this map, I expect it to be a lot better. So that's going to be the big first question. Those Blades actually want to creep and let KraV expand easily in the first place? Or does he want to play aggressive?
I'm very surprised to see the Footy Scout over here. The fact that he's not pulling out the Merc camp and creeping that first, but rather using it to scout, making sure he knows what's up. And he's going with the normal green camp first. So that basically means he can't go for Mercs for a really long time. No Berserkers, no Shadow Priest for the entire early game.
Yeah, I think even if you send a Footman Scout, you can still do Mercenary Camp as second camp. It's just going to be a little slow because you need to let your militia come back home and then go there. I think he might go for it next. Yeah, there it is, the 4th farm. So, upon seeing the Cripple... Oh, big surround back. Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was a surround. Blade actually reacted late, so he got very fortunate here that KraV didn't land that surround on the Footman, because that would have been a little bit of extra experience, which you don't want to allow to happen.
Oh, seems like you're right. 6 militia called into Merc camp creep. Oh, tries to pull it out. Oh... failing a little. Okay, there we go. It's gonna be quite the late expansion then for Blade.
Yeah. I wonder if KraV getting ensnared here and slowed might make this Golem and Mud Golem cast their spells. Yeah, there it is, slow. If there starts being Stoneballs here, there's gonna be additional damage that it's gonna take. But so far, the Rock Golem being pretty pleasant. Look at KraV in the meantime, how fast he's creeping. He's already almost completed the Merc camp. He's gonna rush to level 3.
And isn't that the big downside of this build by Blade? If you go Merc into Green into Expo, you can attack with level 3, right? And then the Cryptlord shouldn't be able to creep this Merc camp so easily.
Yeah, but imagine if you do that and the opponent goes Death Knight or...
But it's
KraV,
I mean...
Yeah, I know there's very low chances here, obviously, but it's still always safer to scout exactly what the opponent's doing. Imagine if he goes Dreadlord Expo. Then he expose super quick, gets level 3, and then you have mercenaries. You're literally feeding that guy experience. There is some scenarios where it can be bad to do the mercenary camp immediately, but I agree that against KraV, if you're gonna buy the mercs and then expand, it's probably the best creep route to do merc camp first.
So here we go. Crypto reached level 3, this time earlier than last time around. Ghoul run by a squad is already on the way. This is kind of intended. If the AM is on the way to be aggressive, then the ghouls can punish the peasants. But with the slower creep route, Blade is actually in position to defend against these ghouls. But, as we said, the expansion is late. We have an Arcane Tower coming, or Scout Tower that is, and the expansion in the main. We have an Arcane upgrading. But one Arcane only against level 2 Beetles is not that strong.
Yeah,
Cryptlord keeps on creeping, 1 camp away from the opponent. Pretty good.
With these ghouls, you don't really expect to necessarily do a ton of damage. It's a lot about keeping some of the army of the human back at home. And that's what KraV is counting on. Look, he's almost level 4. Ooh, that gets stolen now. Oh, actually, no, he did it. Almost. KraV is so fast at creeping with Cryptlord. He's almost level 4, and it feels like this game just barely started. So now he can go to the other shop, maybe do that. Or he can play aggressive. He sees that there's already some bodies on the expo. He's got Beetles level 2. He's got a wand of mana stealing. Oh my god, the potential for impels is going to be huge here.
Some ghouls going down, but those are losses that KraV can certainly afford. With the expansion about to start mining here in just a second. Blade will start that soon as well, but his tech, I was about to say, should be very late, but actually Lumber's looking good for Blade.
Yeah, he could actually already tech. He just wants to make sure he can complete the expo first. On the other side, I like that KraV tech very quickly. He has the Necropolis on the expo, so he can just start making acolytes there now.
L4AM, that's nice. More regen for himself and for the Shadow Priest. We have a lot of abolishes coming through, but there's a lot of stuff to dispel. Cryptlord though, the experience bar, dude. Oh, that's looking scary.
Yeah. And like, especially against a human that techs this late and that relies on Forest Troll Shadow Priest to fight, when you get level 5, you're like in heaven. Because Abolish does almost nothing to Beetles at this point, so you just overrun him with whatever you want. Look, he's sending ghouls to the expo. He's gonna try to overrun him completely. He's still got some illusions to work with. There's still a ton of Beetles as well. That Cryptlord completely out of mana, but he does not care. He wants blood. He wants to kill some peasants, keep on getting ahead experience-wise. And in the meantime, we got triple Crypt Gargoyle, and I'm pretty sure that this time he's gonna stick to Mass Gargoyles, considering how high it is.
Oh, AM getting surrounded. Can't fight out of this one. Oh, or he can with a Dispel. Nicely done. Kind of stuck there in the back, but there's not enough firepower here seemingly for Blade. He's trying to run to the last little corner of his expansion. And he's making this as good as he can, I suppose. Losing the Berserker is gonna hurt though, especially with the Gargoyle saying hello soon.
Yeah, he delayed the perhaps inevitable TP here. He's gonna have to taunt portal. Where does he taunt portal? The main base. Oh, wait, what? Could he die?
Whoa! What? He is faster. Okay.
Imagine that
There,
cripple
just
that would.
barely. But there's nothing against guards.
Yeah, he has
We
no
have-
idea even. Even last game he didn't scout. I don't understand why KraV transitioned.
A player's
I'm pretty sure he
forces
hadn't
are
been
under
scouted
attack.
in the first place. Death Knight's second this time.
A lot of mercs coming. AM is kind of close to 5. Well, not that close. So what are you supposed to do with these Gargs? Go for the peasants right away, or?
Well, there is only one arcane in the
The town is
expo.
under
I think you
siege.
can just buy 2 mana potions, start resummoning beetles, go to the
forces
expo,
are
kill that
under
arcane tower, and say let's go to map 3. Yeah, there
I
is.
am now returning the favor. Gets a big invul from this camp. That is very nice.
And KraV's gonna, Blade's gonna find out now about the gargoyles, but it's very late. He don't have defend. It's not like he's going rifles or anything. Forced to use a healing throw. Oh my god, these mercenaries are gonna die so fast.
At least the Berserker survives. Level 5 AM, but also level 5 Crypt Lord. At the same time,
He's going fast castle here, with Mount tanking seconds, and he still goes Sanctum. So no overreaction to the gargoyles, like, or no reaction whatsoever. Like he's not even dropping a workshop here.
wow.
A player's
Like a scary
forces
push here
are
by
under
KraV.
attack.
50 supply. How well are these towers gonna hold? Water elementals hold pretty well. They are certainly strong right now, but so are the level 3 beetles. Impale coming in. Would love to have a heal scroll here, but Blade used it before. Arcane Tower burn on the DK, draining a bit of mana from him. Only level 1 Death Knight doesn't have that much healing. The Water Elementals, though, holding their ground. And the MK should be coming out soon. Yeah, a few seconds away. More Mercs coming in. Blade is holding for now.
Mercenaries versus Crypt Lord. That's what this game has been about so far. But yeah, those water elementals, pretty amazing to have that level 3 before the gargoyles got to his side of the map and really started hitting hard.
Oh my god, there's so many kills going both ways here. And we can kind of start thinking about ultimates. We're still fairly far away, but Crypt Lord and AM may get there. And the AM definitely has the stronger one. Especially if we should go towards 3 bases at some point.
Yeah, KraV stays on 50. He almost broke upkeep to, he had 52 for a sec. So there's finally the reaction to the air units here with the workshop. From Blade, he's getting second Sanctum. It's very helpful, obviously, like, you know, the production's not that fast from one Sanctum. There is upgrades that you need to get and everything, like magic control. So it's pretty helpful to get a second one, and it's not that expensive either.
No solo experience, unfortunately, for the MK. Want to do it faster with the AM around.
A player's
Blade sees
forces
the
are under attack.
under in transit.
I don't know what those
Again
gargoyles
towards the
put in there.
expansion.
I like that. I think KraV realizes there's still just the one Arcane Tower. If he breaks that, he can keep overrunning that location with beetles or like harassing a lot. And that's the goal here. And there's only one breaker without magic control right now.
That's a lot of stuff right here. KraV would love to have Dispel, but doesn't have it ready. Is this a little too much already? DK about to hit level 2, that's a big level up also.
I think KraV, yeah, could just leave like 2 beetles in the peasant line and then fight with the rest of the army. Getting priests is nice, but I mean, they die super fast from gargoyles here technically. But now there's flying machines coming in, but in pretty low numbers. Gargoyles already have +2 attack, and now there's Unholy Aura.
Oh my god. Yeah, if you have tons of flying machines against tons of gargoyles, then it's good for the gyros, but on low numbers, absolutely not. Impale, surround, MK trapped, MK dead. He's gonna get out one more clap before he falls, but massive heal scroll. And this is looking more and more like a third map.
KraV completely destroying everything that Blade has got here. Those weapon elementals doing what they can, but even the Spellbreaker is dying pretty quickly to either
Is under siege.
the Gargoyles or the Ghouls on the ground. They still don't have magic control here, so he never really got there early enough. And the Expo, he's not even mining anymore here from Blade.
Pally comes in for a bit of healing. But doesn't seem like it's enough. Where's that control magic? He needs it. Still doesn't have it.
He never started it. He's trying to go Dispel instead.
That's perhaps a mistake. And KraV is overrunning in the meantime.
Is under siege.
Expansion slowly getting taken out by Gargoyles. Just absolutely not enough DPS for Blade here anymore.
Trying to go for the Pala. There's no staff. Oh, he's stuck. Scumbag tree blocking him.
Endless kills. Going KraV's way with the Impale. Hits the Militia. It's a lot of damage. He does have the ultimate again this time, but didn't use it yet. Didn't have the mana, I suppose. AM gets level 6. But he certainly can't afford to mass teleport out of this base right now.
Yeah, Blade is broke. 35 supply. MK comes back out. He might try to go for the Death Knight. But I think Blade is still in a world of trouble. He made one rifle. The emergency rifle. Unless that guy can transform into a Thor from StarCraft 2, I don't know that he's going to help that much against that many Gargoyles.
He's got 400 range. Doesn't feel good.
And Lich is there now as well for KraV. I think he's about ready to put an end to this game. Going for more upgrades as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
51 supply. You know what? I'm not even mad.
He's gonna go higher here soon, I imagine. More ghouls coming, more guards. The mass, the flood is once again on the way. He's got 1 heal scroll, 2 heal scrolls. Those are gonna have big effects. MK gets the big item, Hood of Cunning. That's a yikes. And so is this push. Peasants again getting eradicated. Blade, can you pull off a miracle?
He doesn't have Orb either, so it's not like he can target heroes super effectively. Paladin will be targeted first. Remember, there is still no staff. There is an info on the Archmage. Does he transfer that? No, just gonna let the Pala die just before he gets level 2.
There's the next heal scroll. Water Elementals are doing an okay job, but it seems like it's only them against the world. DK level 4 suddenly? Didn't he just reach level 2 a few moments ago? Going for the MK after. Double Impale. MK dead. Blade not giving up yet. True fighting spirit from the Moldovan.
A town is under
But
siege.
he is down to 21 supply. Only a handful of priests left, along with the AM and the summons. Pinball potion gonna be required. Alright, AM, you got 15 seconds to come back into this game. Just waiting there for the invul to run out. Oh, the Pally comes back.
Yeah,
Drops
Blade
at 51 supply.
Oh, the Pala again, just before level 2. He's so close to it. Can he get out? Can he kill some units? Just one more ghoul would give him that level 2. There it is.
Oh! Oh my god.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, he certainly was. Pretty sick that Blade is able to stay in this as long as he is. But Scott Steiner is looking at this supply and is seeing, bro, there's only one way this is going.
To a third map.
Are under
Ooh.
attack.
Wait, that means Twisted Meadows in the third map?
Twisted
my
Meadows.
I just realized. That's so sick. What a series. Honestly, I thought this might be the highlight of the day, but of course, you know, you never know. A series could always disappoint, but this has been really, really sick games here between the two.
Disappoint, the vocabulary of these guys doesn't include the word disappoint. KraV strikes back in a very, very dominant fashion here on Last Refuge. No real chance for Blade, overwhelms with Gargs. And as he said guys, Twisted Meadows to determine this. I don't know. I feel like exhausted from watching this craziness, so we take a little break. The players get a little break as well, and then we'll decide Group C who will follow Cooper and Vortex into the top 8. Be right back with a decision. An absolute banger of a match goes to the deciding map right here. Twisted Meadows, Blade, KraV. Todd, does that ring a bell?
Yeah. Again, when they played not that long ago in the Friends versus the World, that was in the grand finals. It was a best of 5. Twisted Meadows is one of the maps that was played, and they had a pretty crazy game where Blade, I think, was on the bottom left, KraV was in the top left, and Blade expanded at 10 o'clock. So towards KraV, and KraV was just super aggressive and ended up just doing a lot of damage, getting ahead, and I think he won that game if I remember correctly. But now it's a brand new series. We've already seen like triple crypt gargoyles twice in the first game. I'm not sure why exactly KraV transitioned, but Blade's on notice about this triple crypt and gargoyles for sure because of what happened last game. So he might start making some adjustments. Maybe we see like some earlier tech to Dragonhawks, for example. Maybe he wants to go into workshops, flying machines, tanks. Anything's possible. Our mind's going to get blown up. I can feel it here. It's going to get wild.
Everything's possible is definitely the perfect description of this series. This feels like... This has a final flavor. Not a group stage lower bracket final flavor, but a big time feeling to it. 2 of the rising stars in 2020. Only one can make it. We have Blade versus KraV Game 3, and it's one of the best and most epic maps that we could have hoped for. It's KraV versus Blade on Twisted. There we go, guys. Loading time was short. And we're getting ready. We got Blade in the yellow in the upper right, and we got KraV in the bottom right. Again, I'm a little jealous that I'm not the caster for this, but Remo and Todd, you're the best possible guys for this. Enjoy.
Alright, let's do this, boys. Who's gonna make it through in second place in this group after Happy? KraV, the underdog, the master of the Crypto, or is it Blade? Game 1 by Blade looked insane, but KraV came back swinging on map 2. And now Twisted, a map that is usually very rarely seen in this matchup. But here now with the Crypto, everything changes. And the spawns don't look so good for a human player here.
Yeah, not only can he not do mercenary camp because there isn't one near him, he's also the laboratory is close to the undead, which obviously you expect KraV to scout early. By the way, that's a relief. Like whoever advances here, they've already faced Happy in the groups, so that means they won't have to play him in the quarterfinals.
That's true. Absolutely. So, AM should be going for the lab creep here first, I guess? He is scouting. Okay. Well, is he? No, he's probably going to use that footy to pull the creeps. So both still in the dark as to where the opponent is. But Blade should have a pretty good idea about what his opponent's going to be doing.
Yeah, and I think KraV is scouting bottom left first, because if the human's not there, then he feels safe to expand on the bottom left. Because then he cannot really get rushed. So he scouted that way, and then we'll see how he chooses to creep. Yeah, there it is. 3 goals, sells TP. Does he sell the altar? Looks like not.
A player's forces are under attack.
For a second I thought the footy was going to go into the gold mine creep camp, but thankfully it took a turn. So, big items here to be found, especially for the AM. Robe, Sobi, insanely good, especially early. Lots of good late games items, also from the auras. Scourge Bone Chimes. Well, early for the footies, it's okay. How would you rate that item?
Not very good compared to the other stuff that you can get. Like, it's not completely useless, but yeah, it's not the best. I think you keep it maybe early on and then maybe sell it later on, depending on how it's going. Obviously, if you're going knights and you still have it and the game's going okay, you keep it. Belt is useless, for example. You get more HP on your Archmage, so what? Still dies in 2 hits.
Crystal Ball for the Cryptlord for a bit of scouting, decent. I don't know where he revealed. I imagine in the top right main, maybe. The Acolyte certainly knows now.
Oh my god.
Scouting around.
Blade is gonna do it again. He's gonna expand towards KraV. This is a remake of the last time they played.
Why is he not going to the northern 12 o'clock
Because
base?
he's a wild man. He's a Seek degenerate. He doesn't care.
Is there a big downside to going to the other gold mine?
Maybe it feels like it's a longer rush distance and it's like, you know, a little bit out of position. Like to get there yourself sometimes will be annoying, but it's for sure, I think, safer.
Yeah, I would think so too. But oh well. Blade reaches level 3. Cryptlord still pretty far away from it, actually.
Yeah.
Why didn't he go for the Mercamp creep right after is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, maybe scouting was
pressure,
not...
I guess.
I think he checked the main base with the Acolyte, but he didn't really know where the army was, so he played it safe. But now he's still going for a big push with 2 Rod of Necromancy, with a lot of mana for Beetles, just trying to overrun that position. Look at this! There is only 4 footmen, so even though there is a Water Elemental level 2 and there is about to be another one, there's still a lot of firepower here.
Yeah.
With all of these.
Oh, yeah.
The peasants,
Yeah,
they're
you're
exposed.
Right. This is gonna be a lot of corpses. This is gonna be a lot of undead units raised. The AM is trying to evade the surround, I guess?
Yeah.
Alright, more militia
A player's
calls.
forces are under attack.
Not too many peasants have died yet, but it's still a significant delay of the expansion. The town hall hasn't started yet.
If you Blade here and you can manage to deny some of your units, it's very important to do so, because once that Creep Lord gets level 3, we're entering a new world of hurt here for him. Keep in mind, Creep Lord has no TP here. If he gets surrounded, could definitely die.
Oh, more peasants going down. Nice Arcane Tower burn. Draining mana away from the Creep Lord. This is a really big deal. And perhaps a mistake by Blade staying in the range of this. That Arcane Tower. Oh my god, how effective.
Well, I still lost like 6 peasants. And Creep Lord gets level 3. That's so costly to lose this many peasants, but on this map you can... Oh my god, he's going for... No! He's going for the tunnel and he's gonna get it, I think.
Wow. Oh, he's gonna get it! There's not enough build power here. Oh, Jesus. No way. No way. No way.
The Acolyte.
Cancel?
A player's forces are under attack.
That's so crazy. I don't even know if Blade cancelled on time, but he's... Obviously, he can restart the tunnel. I was gonna say, when you lose this many peasants, your wood economy is gonna be really bad. On this map, you can kind of make up for that by buying Shredder. KraV has the second base running right now. He's already teched. It's almost halfway through that. He's in a beautiful spot to win this game and advance on to the quarterfinals. This counter-attack has to do a lot here. Oh, I think he's gonna threaten the peasant and force Blade back. This is so smart, because if he takes the fight here against Water Elementals level 2 and Archmage level 4, it's gonna be super tricky for KraV to actually do well and win.
More crypts coming. We have a second one in the main. Do we have a third one maybe? Not yet,
Forces are under attack.
but might be on the way soon.
There should be, like, it's... With how bad his wood economy is, even though we can buy Shredder, I think going into enough towers to defend against gargoyles and then still taking it at a decent timing is going to be almost impossible for Blade.
How differently do you think this would have looked if he had taken the top base? Would it have made a big difference?
Oh yeah, a lot. For sure. I think like the rush distance is like so much longer, so this would have arrived later. Like the Arcane Tower would have already been up, now it's kind of like finished a little bit after he got there.
Yeah.
This would have been way better, I think.
Well, this AI needs to get a lot of stuff done right now. He's pretty strong at the moment with level 4 in the footies. But tier 2 is finished for KraV already. DK coming again, another crypt. And the Gargs are on the way.
It gets scouted, that's very important for Blade to start working on having enough towers. In the main base, a Beetle, oh my god, he burrowed on time. Almost got sniped, but it spotted that there was a Shredder and a Lumber Mill being forced. And he should know, I think KraV should realize that the tech is so far behind for Blade. And this is a situation here where either the human doesn't have enough towers and you kill him, or if he has enough towers, you can just go crit, take one more base, like he was trying to do on Terran Stand, and then just power level your second hero and just be one base ahead, and with a stronger army on the map. Look at the overreaction, look at the main base of Blade. 3 towers. He's so scared.
A player's forces are under attack.
Garg's flying in towards the expo. Can he repair? This will be crucial. Where's the repair? It's late. I'm panicking. Blade perhaps panicking a little bit, but is it enough? He needs these towers. Mass repair everywhere. Mass summons coming in. Skeletons, beetles. That one tower will definitely be cancelled. How about the other 2? They're so close to done. Has to keep him alive. I think he does. I think he does keep him alive. Garg's coming in. And Guard Tower finishes. Oh my god, that was close. Okay. Guard Towers finish. Gargs have to retreat for now in the main. Tech has started. But goddamn, that's a late tier 2.
Yeah, KraV now, he has like... He's in a weird spot where he needs to decide what he's gonna go for. He has no idea what Blade's gonna go for, but he has a beautiful Beetle
A player's hound
inside
is
of the main
under
base
attack.
of Blade that sees almost everything. Obviously, there is no tech gonna go down yet, because tier 2 only now started for Blade finally. And double mana pot on that Crypt Lord. I don't know that you wanna chase him, Blade, right now, because you might end up losing a lot of foodies.
Way earlier blacksmith this time. He's going rifles? With inner fire maybe?
I think he just had the economy for it. Oh my god, please don't. He just had the economy for it, so he made it. Like it's... You're gonna need it eventually. He has enough towers and he's safe, so why not get it? Doesn't really mean much just yet. KraV has got a big bank.
So we don't
A
see
player's forces
7
are
production
under
buildings here this time. It seems like it's kind of time to start erecting them. Either slaughterhouse or temple should be one of the 2.
Do you think maybe he's waiting? I mean, he might wait a long time. That tech up to tier 2 is still a long way from finishing. And Blade is the one that has really started building a giant bank as well here too, because he stopped making footmen, or like at least not that many of them. And now that Expo has been up for a while.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, the Crypt Lord, you know, with all the damage he did, he still didn't get that much experience. It's the AM with a massive lead. Gonna get possibly quickly to 5 here again. Second Scourge Bone Chimes. Alright then. Sells that one. Keeps the original one though, so Knights? Question mark?
Yeah, it's hard to pick, right? Because you're facing some gargoyles, but you don't know how many the opponent's going to be making. I think both players have to scout what the opponent's doing and then decide from there. Looks like Blade's about to make some buildings on his side of the map. One Sanctum. He might be anticipating... Okay, Sanctums are actually to counter the Crypt Lord, but they're pretty good against Necromancer tech, which is what there is here for KraV. Double Temple and a Slaughterhouse in the main base.
Alright. Going into mass necros again, ladies and gents. This time with the healer. On Terranor stand, the DK and the Death Coil were severely missed. This time KraV is gonna have it. AM pressuring towards the Expo. Is there a TP? There's no TP. This could be quite a few Acolyte kills.
Yeah, not even a staff either. You could have just staffed the Crypt Lord otherwise. Bit of a gamble to just get a nice tower down there, but I guess he was feeling very safe. Not many humans will dare to go down there and like try and fight like this, but Blade was like, I'm already down there, there's nothing else left to creep. I guess I'll just creep you for as long as possible and then TP out.
Nice impale, but it's only level 1. There is a heal scroll, willing to use it here to take out more ghouls. There's also more solo experience for this AM. Getting closer and closer to 6. On a big map like this, mass teleport can be insane.
KraV's on 55 supply. Maybe he should let his ghouls die and be on 50. It seems like he already wanted to break upkeep though. He went for the Lich.
I really like this move. I really like this move by Blade. He's getting value out of these footies while he still can.
Yeah.
They're gonna be obsolete real soon.
Yeah, that was for sure the last time here they could do a lot. And he prevented quite a bit of mining. KraV actually spent a lot of his bank already. And he's not even producing out of the temples.
That's it. All the footy's gone. 2k gold for Blade. It's time to produce. Breakers and what? Where's the anti-air? Gyros. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go find machines.
A lot of them.
Actually, I think Blade can just stay on 50. Like, get a Pala as soon as he's, like, on Castle Tech, and then stay on 50 a little bit, creep a little bit, and then really rush to 80 super fast. That Mountain King is going to be able to get power to higher levels very quickly, too, if he pulls back the Archmage, because Water Elementals level 2 do a lot of damage. But KraV didn't waste any time himself, went for more creeping, gets a Staff of Silence.
Oh, that's pretty sick. Not even sure there's going to be Priest for Dispel. He's getting Priest training, but don't have any Priest at the moment. Rune Bracers for the MK is amazing.
The player's forces are under attack.
He's always going to be the frontline tank. This time Blade making sure he's looking for that third base.
Look at this, Blade staying on 50. I think he shouldn't wait too long, maybe like 1500 gold is enough. Because he's going to keep on creeping anyway. It's not like he's going to attack anytime soon, he's going to keep creeping at the top. And thanks to that Shredder in particular, he has a lot of golds. This game, he might be the one to rush a third base as well. As might KraV. KraV always loves to rush a third base. I'm actually surprised he hasn't done that. He starts an Acolyte on the Expo as I say that, so I think he's going to take the bottom left. The big gold mine there.
Oh, this human army. We'll have to TP out if it gets engaged upon by the undead, and KraV is certainly on the way. Definitely faster here with his aura, with his upgrades.
So we got 3 Necromancers so far. Forces the TP. This is really good for KraV here. He can actually creep quite a bit. But he's trying to get on top of the Pala. Yeah, he can't.
Where are the
And look at he TP'd on the Expo here, did Blade, but he didn't buy neither Staff nor Orb. That's a bit weird. At least Staff, I think, would be amazing.
Going for the red camp. That's a lot of experience right here. He left the Borrowed Beetle in the north to scout. Very nice. What do you get here?
Gem, Kagdar.
Oh, not bad.
300 extra hit points for the Death Knights. We got the belt on the Crypt Lord, so that's 1100 hit points on the Crypt Lord and 1100 hit points on the Death Knights. Happy hero targeting, especially with Staff of Silence.
Does he have flag cannons, by the way?
Forces are under attack.
Yes, he does. Okay, very important. Looks like he needs some more gyros here, but... Yeah. Some already went down. And the Garg's just regenning now with Stone Form. Okay, Creepjack coming in. Item on the ground, it's one of mana stealing. These human second and third heroes not so strong yet. MK no level 3, Pally not even level 2. And the third base is finishing soon for KraV.
Is he trying to catch these
A
gargoyles?
player's forces are under attack.
I think it might be time to bring his army there. There's KraV moves out with Vagans and Necromancers. There is 2 priests with Adept training. Master training is on the way.
Another base.
Wait, KraV is expanding in the top left as well? What?
Oh my god, he's looking like Moon! Expanding everywhere here on Twisted.
The 6th race. Crypt Lord into Mass Expo on Twisted.
And that's a lot of damage here that these wagons and necros can do towards this expansion. It's looking rougher and rougher for Blade if you ask me, man. He's stuck on 2 bases, he can't get further, and KraV is just using this little attack as distraction to get 2 bases up.
You know what's crazy? KraV has no TP. Obviously he has an Holy Aura. KraV is on 82 supply.
80 for Blade. Blade needs a 3rd base.
Did KraV kill one of your Necromancers? Or 1 Gargoyle actually.
He says,
Or 1
"No,
Ghoul.
I refuse."
83 supply, no. Ah, he's making Acolytes on the bottom left base, that's why. I think KraV knows that this top right base, like the one above, hasn't been crept, so he's like, oh, it doesn't have an extra expo. If I get double extra expo, this is going to be great for me.
A player's
Always doing a
forces
good
are
job
under
scouting
attack.
with the gyros. It's really not many gyros. What is there, like 6, 7?
Yeah, I think you're trying to match the numbers of Gargoyles, but you can kite a little bit with them as well. You don't want to overmake them, right? If you make like 20 gyros against like 8 Gargoyles, you've done it wrong.
Need wagon damage against the Town Hall. Does hurt. We do have 2 levels of Masonry. Don't even know if these wagons upgrade or not.
He forces the TP again, and he's just going to pull back again. And I think he might just stay here forever. Look, he's going to unburrow the beetle on the other side and harass those peasants.
Yeah, MK needs to force something here.
Forces are under
Alright, in we go. Lots of summons everywhere. Gargoyles chasing after the flying machines, perhaps going into the towers. But what's the ground battle looking like? Hard to tell. We have a lot of stuff going on, certainly. MK getting focused hard. Those rune braces protecting him. But he needs a Holy Light as well. Holy Light does come through. Heal Scroll also. Not too many dispels left from these priests, it seems. Oh, there we go. Mass Dispel. There's a lot of experience. Level 3 for the Paladin. And again, Blade holds his ground. We're even in supply. Pally in trouble. There is Divine Shield. The Impale just a split second too late. He had the time to go for the invulnerability, and he did. Gargoyles also getting taken out. MK moving forward, has more claps. Is there still no TP? There's an Invul Potion though. May need to use it on the Crypto to protect him. Stormbolt is ready. Locked and loaded, but he's using it on a Gargoyle instead. Man, stressful moment again, but again, Blade holds and setting up an expansion in the north, but the heroes are going there for KraV, canceling this.
Yeah, the Tome actually blocking the tunnel there. Somewhere in Russia, Death Note was shouting on the top of his lung, Dispel, Dispel, but it actually went through. And a lot of these dispels were big here. So much experience was gained. Now we got a level 3 Paladin. We saw what it could do on Terrana's stand. That Mountain King is a beast. Rune Bracers, 2 Ring of Protection for once I like them against this army. Evasion. That guy's a monster.
True, man. He's an ultra tank. Imagine also there Cutga's gem hells, yeah, but those can't be found anymore. Blade pushing towards the bottom left base. 70 supply, double heal scroll. He's down in supply, but KraV can't afford to drop this base. Is he gonna do it? He's super low mana. I don't think he can defend this right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not unsummoning, because this is clearly gonna die here.
forces are under attack.
And I like that KraV is creeping a little more here. He's got some good power levels right around the corner. If the
think
second
Blade
expo
still
gets
needs-
scouted, though, he could be in trouble.
Shot earlier? Blade? I guess he did. Has to remake it. AM experience bar. He's a few kills away from 6. Mass teleport. Could become a thing again.
Look at him, how scary he is with his 675 hit points.
A player's forces are under attack.
Be careful.
Ooh, okay, Blade scouted the top left base, and the towers are not up yet. I can't believe KraV's running around without a TP. You had double expo, man. You're like the Jeff Bezos of Warcraft 3 right now.
No TP, but 82 supply.
I think he's gonna run home, buy TP, and then TP and try and save this base, because he kinda needs to. And if he saves it, also it's great for him. He prevented the third base of Blades from going up. No, he's gonna counter siege. Oh my god. So he's gonna try and force a fight at the expansion of Blade. Blade, by the way, two upgrades about to finish for Knights and Breakers.
Yeah, the Center Fire is really strong. There's 0 destroyers. KraV hates destroyers, just like me.
Oh my god, KraV's
Oh,
expanding at
Is under siege.
1 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
A player's forces are under
Taking
attack.
out some more acolytes. But the natural, okay, it's still standing here, kind of healthy. Blades up with lots of gold, by the way. When's he gonna TP in? When's he gonna pull it?
Hopefully not too late.
What?
Oh my god, the Crypt Lord lost all mana. He has no impel.
Should be a good fight for Blade, I think.
Yeah. Oh, silence used immediately. So those priests cannot dispel. This is big. The summons
Oh
are
my
gonna deal a
God.
ton of damage before that actually goes out.
MK in the front, getting focused. There's no invul on him, by the way. AM level 6. Can't use the teleport right now. Dispel's now coming in. There's tons of stuff dying everywhere. The AM! The AM, what's he doing?
Oh my God.
Wasn't looking! The Hoylite should have been ready. AM falls, first hero dead. MK might be following. Everything now onto the second hero. Hoylite last second. Blade could revive the first hero at the tavern. He's got the resources. But he's not sending anything there at the moment. It's way too chaotic. KraV still with a lot of stuff here on the ground. MK still in trouble. Another Holy Light coming in. Oh my god. Somehow Blade holds despite losing the first hero.
Pretty rich behind this actually. Now he's gonna look to expand it at the top. He killed the top left expansion of KraV with 2 tanks. That was so smart that now he can send on to the next bases that he can kill, I guess, elsewhere.
What the hell are these games, man? Are you
KraV is
kidding me?
going back into Gargoyles. What?
Is he not going for a tavern revive? Am I crazy?
You know what shocks me is that he doesn't go for priests in the fights with the Gargoyles. They will kill them so fast. And if you get rid of all priests, then good luck holding against that many summons.
A town is under siege.
These two
A player's
are giving us
forces
some
are under
great
attack.
games, man.
Yeah. The 2 tanks in the top left. Sector clear. They move to the next base.
Yeah, they're very effective. Very hard to deal with for KraV. KraV is trying to deal with these towers. He's trying to prevent the third base for Blade.
And look at this, KraV is anticipating the tanks to go to his expo, so he sends the wagons here. Very, very smart.
True. Oh, one guard tower finishes. The one that could. Oh, the gyros can't though. Man, these gyros have just
A
been
player's
getting
forces
wrecked.
are under attack.
Oh my god, I got a feeling Blade's gonna get us around here if
A
KraV is
town
not careful.
under siege.
Pretty fast though with that level 2 aura. Where's the AM? Level 6 is now available, and we have a... Don't want to say a lull in this game, but there might be time to use the ult. Somewhere.
I think you should put the rune bracers on the Archmage. Like, Mountain King's gonna be fine. It's really the Archmage that's under threat,
Yeah,
especially the Mountain King's got the rings.
Buy some invols, man. Jeez. He's broke now, though. No more money for invols. Main's expired. Naturals, how about those? KraV has 1.7k left. Blade has 2.4. Tanks were taken out. KraV at 75 supply. Blade 68. He's right next to the shop. Still hates invols. Did KraV steal it, maybe?
A player's
No, he's
forces
gone.
are under attack.
On the Crypt Lord, he has one.
Alright then. Holding position here in the bottom left.
This is it. KraV needs to hold if he wants to have a chance to move on to top 8. Big impel lands on everything. Gargoyles are moving in immediately. They take out the flying machines. Can he start working on the priest? Big silence lands on all the priests but one. Can he remove the dispel from the other ones? Archmage getting targeted again.
Oh! That silence wears off in the last second. Paladin gets off the Holy Light just barely to save the first hero. I have no idea who's winning this. The Gogs are still alive. Nothing to deal with them. The Lich has Unholy Frenzy. He has crazy attack speed here. AM still in trouble. Oh my god, Blade, what's happening? MK level 5. I think he should go Stormbolt maybe to go for these hero kills. I don't know. Is it the right choice though?
I think he might have
No
wanted to
freaking
go.
idea.
Oh, he goes for the Lich. Coil, he's just on time to save it. That's gonna have to be moved back though. Invuln transfer, and he uses that immediately. Goes for the Archmage. He's there, the Holy Light. Yes, there is yet again. Gargoyle's going to work. They're not really being contested. There's this one flying machine that's gonna start flying away, realizing that he could be in trouble. Dark Ritual! He's got so much mana from that one Gargoyle, still looking for more Novas. Both players fishing for those hero kills here.
Dark Ritual looking scary good.
Is under siege.
Cryptlord almost level 6. DK almost level 5. Crazy strong level ups coming. This AM looking so vulnerable. Rune Bracer's on him. I think you're right. Should be the call. Silence on the Paladin. AM again in trouble. But this spell from the Priest. Impale missed.
Look at the tank, bottom left.
Oh, the Lich? Is he dead? Holy Light. Focus. The clap missed. The clap missed, and that makes it so that he doesn't get the kill. AM again has to run. Holy Light is there. Tank did take out the expansion.
Oh my
with like
god.
20 HP left. Are you kidding me?
Someone's
In the north, the Expo's standing. The naturals are expiring soon. What are these two players doing?
KraV's about to have no income, by the way. His natural's gonna expire before
What?
Blades. Blade still has 1,000 gold in his. KraV has 270. Blade on 49 supply. KraV has 60, and he needs to re-expand bad. Oh, the Acolytes and the Necromancers. That's again free experience, bringing Paladin closer to level 5.
Dude, these clutch AM saves. Like twice, he was on a sliver of health. Oh my God. Top left, another base.
He's gonna try and force a mass telly, but I mean, you don't really mind if you're Blades to go and save that peasant line at the top.
He's going over to the shop first. Time for clarities. He needs them.
Natural mind out now for KraV.
The dangerous thing is if he
under siege.
mass teleports in, that's really easy to impale everything then.
Yeah, but this army is still super scary. Especially with Stormbolt and that many breakers. If his heroes get surrounded, this could be very bad.
Oh, the AM. Tower is taken out. Going for the Lich right away. Dispel against the silence. Impale hits the Paladin and the MK. Pally goes for the Divine Shield. Lich counter focus. Healing with the heal scroll and with the coil also. We're going for heroes. That seems to be the call now. MK with the mana potion. What's he going for next? Stormbolt on the Lich. He's super low, but there comes the coil. That was the last coil until the potion is used.
Yeah, he has Invuln on the Lich. The Crypt Lord is almost 6. But is that fit once? Oh my god, he's gonna go for it. There is no coil. Oh, there was one.
Gets him with the nuke. Stormbolt and also the Holy Light. First hero down. AM might be following. First hero on the human side in trouble as well. Holy Light last second again. This Paladin is a lifesaver. Give him a medal. Give him all the accolades. It's crazy. DK next might be getting surrounded. Stormbolt is ready again in a second. Flies. Connects. No surround though. DK survives. Heal potion last second. Running away now. Unholy Aura, how good are you? Paladin. He has been winning this game. If Blade should win this game. Almost level 5. There's a bit more experience to get over here. Blade holds again. How many times did I say this in this series? Time to breathe, at least for a second. There's an expansion here, but Blade knows about it. And I don't think KraV can hold it. He has to give it up.
Yeah, he has to give up that expansion. He has to unsummon that gold mine, and he needs to remake Crypt Lord. He still hasn't restarted that. There it is. Finally restarts it. I think one of these acolytes that he has on his natural needs to start unsummoning stuff. Unsummon that whole expansion. It's useless to have 2 towers there in the Necropolis. Unsummon at least, I guess, both temples. Like, you shouldn't be making Necromancers here anymore. But the thing is, Blade is mining from that expansion, and he's got the very scary 6-5-5 human hero combo.
Alright, Blade 800 gold by the way. Might just be expanding up here as well. Does he feel that safe? It's looking good for him suddenly.
A
God
player's
damn, what a
forces are
stressful
under
game for
attack.
Blade. He was about to die for like 20 minutes straight. But now, he's looking strong.
Such a good use of stone form, by the way. Replenishing these gargoyles here. Yeah, Blade expands in the top left. He's got a breaker in the bottom left, making sure there is no expo there. He knows that KraV does not have a single expansion, not one. He has no income. So he's like, all right, I'll just take 2 bases, outmine you, get a way bigger army than you, and then I just won. A single Banshee being made from KraV.
A player's
He's
forces
unsummoning the
are
whole
under
expansion.
attack.
And this is why I still love that we have Twisted in the pool. We see it rarely, especially in this matchup. Normally it's always vetoed. Especially by humans it is most of the time. But dude, it can provide with some epic games. And that is certainly the proper adjective for this game.
I don't know what
Taking a
KraV's supposed to
moment.
do in the next fight, though. Like, this army is so sustainable. You got the
A
priest
player's
healing
forces are
everything.
under attack.
And this time, he didn't sell the Staff of Silence. Crippler's almost 6. Look at this. He made a statue on mana to make sure he's full mana before he engages. But economy-wise, nothing's happening right now for KraV. So, I mean, does he take an island? Like, does he try and retake the bottom left base?
Just darting between the bases with mass teleport. Oh, he even cancels it. No gyros coming. Blade. Back to 2 base income. KraV was on 4 bases at some point this game. And Blade would not be deterred. I'm so glad that this Blade is showing up again in his first 2 matches. I was a little disappointed, I gotta say. I was afraid he might not be in his best shape, but god damn! This map 3 and also the first map. Insane performances by the Moldovan. He's gonna reward himself with quite a bit of vodka tonight, I'm sure.
I think Blade really has had enough of these flying machines, by the way. Like, of these gargoyles, sorry. He's making so many flying machines, almost like he's overreacting, but guess what? He's rich and KraV is not. KraV catches a tank, he's gonna go for the block. We had one more camp prep for... Wait, where is he mass dealing? Oh, to the other lab. Extra gold, extra item. He picked up a belt
this.
for his mount.
Yeah, look at this. Okay, he's so ultra tank. If he gets level 6, if he pops the ult, he's gonna have like 1800 HP or so. Gets the flute here. Alright. Is this where KraV makes his last stand? It seems like it. The Banshees. How good are they? Curse will be reflected. It's about anti-magic. Supposed to protect the heroes. Lich eats the damage right away. Silence on the MK once again. Heal scroll used early. It's so much DPS with these crazy hero levels now for Blade. The Gargoyle's getting taken out. It's too many gyros now. Impale comes in, hits the heroes. Has to get these hero kills. The only chance left for KraV. But he can't find them. He doesn't have enough damage anymore. Anti-magic is still online, but for how much longer? Cryptlord eats the nuke again. Surround. Maybe. Gets it. Closes it. He's got him locked in. Can't fight out of this one. Out of this chokehold, or can he? Trying to go for the AM, but the Holy Light again. The Holy Light every single time. It is the holiest of warriors, this Paladin. The Crypt Lord falls, and this might be the end. The AM does die in the end, actually. KraV does get the return hero kill, but the DK may also be falling. Yup, that's another surround. That's a Death Knight gone, and the healer dead. The Water Elemental are expired. Are you kidding me? But there's more Stormbolts. He is wiggling out of this. Are you kidding me? Holy Light to finish the deal. In the end, it's only the Lich and the Mountain King left. And we have to fight this out. Come on. Only one hero can be left in this battle royale of Warcraft heroes towards this end. KraV with 17 supply. He doesn't have a chance anymore. But damn, did he provide us with an insane match. GG!